In this episode of Extranet Files, we're going to learn about the ways of the Tetraman and other species when we travel to the planet of Khoros, discovering the world's many species in harsh barbaric environment. As I said before, Khoros is a desert planet filled with harsh and barbaric environments, and survival is a constant struggle for the inhabitants of this planet. Warlords are continuously trying to gain the advantage over their enemies by discovering lost relics of Khoros in an effort to gain more control. As a result, rather than evolved as most species do over time, due to the constant conflicts, the planet's culture has since devolved, turning what was once a thriving city into scorched wastelands of boundless struggle. This planet is so chaotic that the wildlife on this world is home to the most dangerous animals in the universe. For example, the most notable wildlife on Khoros are the sand rippers, the natural predator of the dominant species of the planet, the tetramans. Sand rippers are red-eyed giant species of lizard-like fish aliens similar to a mosasaur, with large blade-like dorsal fins and spikes which trail down their backs, with teeth so large they can be seen even when their mouths are closed. These sand-dwelling creatures move through the sand of Khoros as if it were nothing but water, and jump out of it to catch their prey. A slightly less dangerous creature, but still deadly in its own right, is the Zybosin, a bison-like creature with 4 horns covered in spikes. Not much is known about these creatures except for the fact that they are used as a means to transport items and goods for the tetramans, and are often used as offense against an enemy. Speaking of, the tetramans are muscular, 4-armed and 4-eyed aliens with red thorny skin. These aliens have enhanced their ability in biology, making them one of the strongest species known in the Milky Way galaxy, being able to generate earthquakes with their strength. They're strong enough that they can create sonic and shock waves just by clapping their hands together. They are resistant to heat and are immune to gases. Despite their barbaric tendencies, tetramans have a far more advanced civilization than humans do. This species keeps very close ties with their family, almost never friendly towards outsiders, and defend their kin to the death. They are a galactic society, and will either raise their family on another planet or live on starships that rarely ever return to the planet of Khoros. Tetramans can grow up to 15 feet tall, with the female of the species being both taller and stronger than their male counterparts. These creatures are known for not only being very emotional, but mostly a warrior race, and most likely all the time will favor violence over anything else. They decide whether someone is guilty in court through the Tetraman trial of combat, where they get to fight their accusers in battle. Even their mating ritual involves violence, as the female will marry the male who defeats them in battle. After the battle, the bride will then go off to find something conquered, something bruised, something severed, and something blue, in preparation for the wedding day. Tetramans usually have red skin, although brown and blue tetramans have been seen, such as the Novoi prisoner known as Kolar. This tetraman is the most interesting of his species, as he's the only member of his race with this skin color that we've seen, although he could very well just simply be another race of tetraman, or this could be a form of albinism. In another universe, tetramans differ and yet have many comparisons to their alternate dimensional counterparts. Just as its prime counterpart, Khoros is a desert wasteland filled with dangerous predators, which cause the Tetramans to evolve and grow 4 arms. But unlike their prime counterparts, these Tetramans live in a very primitive and tribal society, operating as hunter-gatherers, using silk from a spider-like creature to create weapons. Tetramans in this world are also ruled by one overlordess, who is the strongest of her species. Tetramans are vicious yet emotional creatures, with a lot known about them while at the same time still harboring many secrets of their species and planet's history. Thank you all for watching this episode of Extranet Files. Remember to bring water when walking through the desert, watch out for sand rippers, and I'll see you when I see you.